What up, world? It's your boy, Doughboy Don. I'm back. It's time with my review for WWE Day 1. Well, if this is how we're going to be looking for 2022, it's going to be it's going to be a little interesting. It's going to be a little interesting. First off, I just want to start this off by saying that it was found out before the event that Roman tested positive for COVID and couldn't compete tonight in the main event. So they scratched that main event. Before anything, quick salute to Roman Reigns, sending you prayers and healing energy. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you get better, you get through this, and you get back to doing what you do, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can say whatever I want, but you know what I'm saying? That's nothing personal, man. You know what I'm saying? It's towards the character and everything. Like, personally, I don't want nothing bad to happen. I don't wish harm or nothing like that to anybody, you know? So, that's first off, you know what I'm saying? Now, getting back into the event, man. So, Roman out, the whole thing was like, okay, Roman's out. What's Lesnar going to do? Well, he got inserted into the Fatal 4-Way match for the WWE Championship, which now turned into a Fatal 5-Way. So that's going to be the main event, and we'll get to that in a little bit. So first off, we're going to start, we're going to go down the show, you know what I'm saying? Starting with the pre-show, which was Sheamus and Ridge Holland against Cesaro and Ricochet. First off, oh my goodness, it sucks to be Ridge Holland. You know what I'm saying? It's your first, you know what I'm saying, main match, even though it's a pre-show match, it's your first time, you know what I'm saying, on a pay-per-view, on the main roster, and you get a broken nose. That sucks, man. Because there's one point where Cesaro, you know what I'm saying, flipped Ricochet, and he kicked Ridge in the face and broke his nose, so he was out. And which left Sheamus in a 2-on-1 handicap match. And would you believe it or not, he did pretty good. He handled them both. It eventually turned into Cesaro versus Sheamus, where Sheamus hit white noise to Ricochet. And when he did that to him, he hit him with white noise on the, you know what I'm saying, in the apron. Well, actually on the mats outside. So he was basically out. And then they struggled for a little bit. And then Cesaro got hit with a bro kick. 1, 2, 3. Sheamus wins. Now, immediately, I thought, okay, that's a little weird. So, what happened? So, more things changed, more they stay the same. Like, Cesaro's still not going to get that big push or whatever. Like, I guess, but it is what it is. It's the pre-show, but it's still kind of it just feels weird, man. I don't know, it just feels weird, bro. This is, you know what I'm saying, it just feels weird to me. I don't know. I can't quite agree with it, but it is what it is. Next up, we have the Usos against the New Day for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Hands down, I don't care what nobody says. Hands down, the best match of the night. Let me do a quick little overview. Yes, the it was the best match of the night. I will call it. Oh, excuse me. I will call it the match of the night. I might change it. But for now, what can I say, dog? These two are match made in heaven, man. They can go at it until the end of time. It's still gonna be good, though. And they was going at it, man, with no shenanigans or anything. It was just two of them fighting to see who's gonna be the champion and who run things. And granted, I love New Day. I love the Usos, but I really love New Day. But dang it, man, the damn Usos. The Usos, you know what I'm saying? They was, you know what I'm saying, throwing up a little, doing the little Superman thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They were showing out. They were pretty much even, man. Except when the Usos hit Kofi Kingston with a 3D. I ain't seen a 3D in years because that's the Dudley's move. So I guess now that's their new move or whatever. And I think Pat McAfee call it 1D because you know what I'm saying, it's one and done or day one ish or whatever. So yeah, but it was interesting though. But I'm not too mad at it. I was like, all right, I'll let him slide. I'll let him slide with that. It was a pretty good move. Really good match. Really good tag team wrestling, man. Like straight up, bro. So yeah, salute to everybody on that one. They did that thing. Next up, Drew McIntyre against Madcap Moss, man. Drew won. Now, granted, Madcap did a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Dude has power, dude has speed, but this is Drew McIntyre. Everybody, they mama knew. Even Stevie Wonder could see that Drew was going to win. And he did. It was a really good, nice little showing for Madcap. It shows that, he's not just, Happy Corbin's buddy and jokester or whatever. Like, he can actually go to. So, unfortunately, it wasn't his night. So, yeah. But, like I said, Drew went. We're going to, but we're not done with them yet. We'll get back to them in a little bit. But not before we talk about the Street Profits against the RK Bro, who were accompanied by the Migos. So immediately it was like, oh, they got Migos back in them? Yeah, they might retain. And they did. But granted, the Street Profits did all they could. But RK Bro is, they just continue to grow and grow and grow, man. To the point where, oh my God, I hope that this is a regular move. Riddle got Montez pushed him up, you know what I'm saying? Popped him up real quick, and Randy Orton came through, bomb, hit him with the RKO. Clean as hell, man, clean as hell. I hope that they make that one of their moves, bro. So, then they invited Migos in the ring, and then, Street Profits came back in, they shook hands, and everybody, put their hands up. So it was pretty cool. It was nice to see Migos there, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had a little interview or whatever. But I mean, they're in Atlanta, and, they are, if not the hottest group in the world. I mean, granted, you could fight for BTS being on a group or something, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, so before the next match, Drew had a little interview, and then he got jumped by Madcap and Corbin, and he got a chair wrapped around his throat, and then the chair, it took a piece of a lighting rig or something and smashed the chair. So Drew's out, but I mean, it was actually like he basically, was injured. Like they took him off TV, but I mean, he was already injured because he had neck issues. So I guess this was just his way of writing him off. So we'll have to wait and see on that. But man, salute to Drew. Hopefully, he gets better soon. Cause SmackDown kind of lost two of their big stars, and it's getting a little spooky out there. But yeah, man. So that kind of sucks, man. Next up, Edge against The Miz. Now, for some reason, I don't know why. Me personally, I was kind of like, part of me was like, it's cool. Another part was like, okay, what are we doing here? This match was 20 minutes long. The longest match on the card. Ooh, way longer than the main event. I think the second longest match was the Usos and New Day. This was 20 minutes. First off, I still can't stand The Miz. And then Maurice out there with him, how they stopped at every corner and did their little poses and kisses. Like, all right, bro, come on, man. What are we doing here? Edge came out with the brew, then switched to Metalingus, which is hard, bro. Brew gives us brew vibes and gives us rated R superstar at the end, bro. I like that, man. So it still shows that Edge got it. Edge still has it. Edge still has a ways to go. He can still go. Miz can still go, but at this point, I don't. Miz is Miz is very, very safe, but it's kind of boring. You kind of you know what to expect if you see a Miz match, especially with Maurice out there, because she was trying to stick her nose in it every time. There's one moment where he was about to tap out, but she put his foot on the rope, and then she would kind of like creep over to where Edge was, and there was a moment where she was arguing with Edge, and that prior distraction for Miz to hit Edge from behind. And oh my God, there was this one spot though where Miz had Edge up on the announce table, about to get him a skull crusher finale. Edge got out of it and slammed Miz on the announce table. That was a good spot. And then, when he had him in the crossface, but then Maurice put Miz's foot on the rope. That was a good spot. When Miz put the figure four on Edge and Edge reversed it, put the pressure on him, that was nice. But then you knew that there was going to be some shenanigans. And Edge went for a spear. Miz leapfrog. He hit the turnbuckle. Maurice gonna slap him with the purse. And let Miz get the skull crusher finale. That was the closest two count I've ever seen. One of the closest two counts I've ever seen. 1, 2, Edge kicked out. I was like, yes, thank God. So he was sitting there like, wait, what? What are you doing? Then him and Maurice were going crazy. Then all of a sudden, Miz was like, and then Maurice was like, what are you doing? She's like, yo, turn around. They looked to the entrance, and wouldn't you know it, I called it. Beth Phoenix, Auntie Beth was on the entranceway. They played her music. She came strutting down like she was about to rip Maurice in half. Of course, Maurice ain't want no smoke, so she just, waddled her ass on up. They ran around me like she was going this way, and Beth was behind her, but she had a little bit of distance. Then she stared at the Miz, and Miz was talking that smack. Meanwhile, Edge was just sitting there posting like, come on, turn around. He turned around. Spear, 1, 2, 3. Edge got the victory. And as much as I thought this was a one-off, I should have thought better. But apparently they're going to have a mixed tag match at the Royal Rumble, I'm finding out. So that'll be interesting to see. I wonder who's going to win that one. Oh my God. Just another. I'll have to wait for the build up and all that, get that more thought. But we'll have to wait and see. But I'm just glad Edge got this win. Miz didn't need to win this one, but I wouldn't be surprised if he won the mixed tag. I'm just saying. They love to do 50 bookies sometimes. We'll wait and see. Next up, Liv Morgan, Becky Lynch. Why? You give me hope, but then you take it away. Liv, put the strap on Liv. Pull the trigger. Don't put her in these positions. Oh my God. Liv lost again. Oh my God. Now, granted, there was a little hiccup. You know what I'm saying? A little botch. Becky was supposed to get the pinfall, but cheat. But she couldn't quite put her foot on the rope, so she beat her clean. So it's a little iffy now. So supposedly it's going to be a rematch from SummerSlam. Bianca and Becky at WrestleMania. I think they're going to build for that. But even though, you know what I'm saying, I don't mind that match. I like that match. But, oh my God, where does Liv live? Liv needs to be champion, bro. We want it. The people want it, man. Come on, man. Give Liv a chance, man. Let her be champion, bro. But it was a really good match. She was showing her ass. She was all over Becky. Becky got some offenses, but Liv was right back to that sunset flip powerbomb. That was it's a chef's kiss. That was beautiful. And yo, that her, she got a mean Rings of Saturn, and I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, made Perry Saturn a little proud, man, because she was putting it on Becky to the point where Becky was kind of sweating and talking to herself and looking a little scared, which shows that Liv Morgan is a threat and needs to be taken seriously. Personally, I just hope that they pull the trigger and let her be champion sooner rather than later, or before she gets released. But don't release her, because oh my God, you gonna Muzz gonna go crazy. Which brings us to the main event. Fatal Five Way. Big E, Seth freaking Rollins, which they put in. You have to call Seth freaking Rollins now. They put the freaking in his name, so you got to call him Seth freaking Rollins. Apparently, Kevin Owens, Bobby Lashley, and Brock Lesnar. Now, I don't like this. I don't like this. Now, it started as everybody kind of saying, yeah, everybody was going after each other, but the main thing was take out Brock. And granted, they didn't all jump on board for that, but Kevin and Seth, they were working particularly well. They teamed up on everybody, but they was they was putting it on Brock Lesnar. When, like, if before Brock could fully get into the ring, and then the referee rang the bell, they was on Brock. So that was good to see. But oh my God. When Bobby Lashley speared Brock through the barricade, I lost my mind. I was like, yo, this is what we came to see. This is what everybody, man, I was low-key kind of excited because it was like, yo, everybody been fiending for Lashley and Lesnar. Now, they want a one-on-one match, but we'll take what we can get. But this was crazy, man. He was getting, oh my God, they was all over when Seth held his arms down and freaking Kevin Owens hit him with the fall splash from the apron. Ooh, that was sick. And then they was hitting him with the steel steps. But then Big E came. Oh man, when Big E hit that clothesline on Lashley and then on Brock and then got him out the ring, I was like, all right, there you go, mark your territory. And then when he hit the Uranagi and hit the Uranagi on Lashley and put it to the table, that was nice. But this mud Lesnar, oh my God, this mud ended with about 6 suplexes and about 4 or 5 F5s. But there was a point where everybody was in the ring, and then, where it was just Rollins and Big E in the ring. He's about to hit the stomp. Out of nowhere, Lesnar scoops him up. F5. He grabs Big E. F5. Kevin Owens. F5. He goes, turns around. Spear by Lashley. 1, 2. About to be 3. He kicks out. Then Lashley puts him in the Hurt Lock. And I'm like, oh, snap, he's struggling. Big E comes behind, takes him out of it. Big ending on Lashley. And then he should have went for the pin. Big E, I get it. You want to prove that after Brock Lesnar, I'm the champion. I've run this. This is my ring. You should have just ended it right there. He tried to hit Brock with the big ending. I don't know if it was revenge for Kofi, but no. He got out of it. Then he hit Big E with the F5 and pinned him for the championship. I was like, what? Now, granted, this is my fault. I should have figured that. But come on, man. You didn't have to do this. On the one hand, okay, let's say you had to do this. Why did it have to be Big E to take the pin? Lashley could take the pin. Seth and Kevin Owens should have took the pin. Not Big E. And okay, if it had to, but then it turns out it was linked that Big E. If this didn't happen, if Lesnar was added to the match, he was going to retain. So what the hell are we doing? If you're setting this up for a whole big thing, like, apparently, I found out on that Lashley is going to fight Lesnar at Royal Rumble. You didn't have to have the belt for this, man. You didn't have to. No, man. It rubs me the wrong way. Like, I get it, but no. Now, everybody that's talking mess about me, I've been hearing it. It's like, hey, Brock, that's your boy. That's your boy. It's like, I want him to be shit. I want him to take a Roman, not Big E. Oh my God, it's a mess. This whole thing has torn the wrestling community in half. Half of it is they're going crazy. They love it. The other half is just, they got their torches. They got their pitchforks. They're going crazy. I'm reserving my judgment. We'll have to wait and see. But this man, my praise goes out to Big E. I salute Big E, bro. I don't care what nobody says. I'm riding for you, bro. I'm riding for you. I know you're gonna be champion. Just like I hope and pray Kofi gonna be champion. God damn, this is justice for Big E. And that was some bullshit, man. I'm just saying. I get it, but I don't like it. But it is interesting that he's a champion. And I do want to know. I want to know how Roman feels. I do want to know how Roman feels. Like, damn. I know part of it feels like, damn, I dodged the bullet. But then it's like, okay, look at, this nigga. Oh, he think he big shit. I'm just saying, it'd be kind of interesting. But yeah, man, that's my review for day one, man. If I had to, if I had to give it a rating though, I'll give it a 3 out of 5. It was good, but it could have been better. It should have been better. But I mean, granted, okay, you can't do anything about nobody getting COVID. I understand that, but it's just some of the things I didn't feel decisions I didn't feel comfortable with. But it is what it is. It was still good. It was still good. Now, will it be a yearly thing? We'll wait and see. But yeah, man, I'll give it a 3 out of 5. It wasn't that great, but it wasn't that bad either. I still enjoyed myself. So yeah, man, that's my review for WWE Day 1, man. Let me know how y'all feel in the comment section, man. Oh, like I said, match of the night, Usos and New Day. Everything else was kind of like, or it was like, oh, but it ain't hit. It ain't hit like that, like the Usos and New Day, man. It ain't hit like that match. So that match gets match of the night. I'm pretty sure if Roman and Brock would have happened, it would have been match of the night. Or hell, even the Fatal 4-Way, that might have been the match of the night. But we'll never know. But yeah, let me know how y'all feel, you know what I'm saying? What match did y'all like? What match y'all didn't like? Yo, man, how y'all feel about Brock being inserted in the Fatal 5-Way and winning that, man? Let me know how y'all feel, man. You know what I'm saying, man? And all that other good stuff, man. Let's have a discussion in the comments about all this, man. And per usual, man, if you like my review, man, hit the like button, subscribe. When you subscribe, you gotta hit that notification bell, because you never know when your boy gonna be streaming or uploading. Resident Evil Village, we're getting back at it pretty soon, man, this week. Like I said, man, I'm trying to go for 1 or 2 streams a week this year. That's a little part of my New Year's resolution, you know what I'm saying? Just try to, get a little bit more better with the streams and all that. So yeah, man, be on the lookout for that. And also, you know what I'm saying, check out my predictions for New Year's Evil and stay tuned for my review for New Year's Evil either tomorrow night or the coming days after New Year's Evil. So yeah, man, it's your boy Doughboy Don, and I will holla at y'all party people in the next one. I'm out this thing, y'all. Peace.